Bang bang, na 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 na. Raga spice, woo woo. Oh lad, yaga. Oh lad. What? Cash record 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor one not get time for it, I swear. Lord, I can feel and proceed. The poor man they suffer, the rich man all they offer. I can feel and proceed. Money not there, how them go suffer. I can feel and foresee. Poor one they don't know the butter them bread. I can feel and foresee. But you don't sit, you not get you great. I said there's too much pressure on the people them eat. You make man just fed up. Too much pressure on the people them eat. You make me just take cry. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor one not get time for it, I swear. You know me say because of we born from poor. Yeah. That means say we for die from poor. Whoa. You know me say because of we born from poor. Yeah. That means say we for die from poor. Whoa. We not like that. The way the system they blow, we not like that. They want them where they before. We have to tell and let them know this. 5,000 for the day. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor one not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 don't make back home and go in a prison. You know easy, I swear. 5,000 don't make back home, baby, then sell girls. I saw the thing, yeah. 5,000 don't make back home and lost their life. Kiribi won't pass. 5,000 don't change the whole wide world. The way the poor man them suffer, we not like that. The way the system they blow, we not like that. They want them where they before. We have to tell and let them know this. 5,000 for the day. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor one not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor one not get time for it, I swear. Will back on the beat. Raga spice for the dog of the answer. Yeah. Bobo, yaga. Bang bang, na 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 na. Raga spice, bobo. Oh lad, yaga. Oh lad. What? Cash record 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor one not get time for it, I swear. Lord, I can feel and foresee. The poor man they suffer, the rich man all they offer. I can feel and foresee. Money not there, how them go suffer. I can feel and foresee. Poor one they don't know the butter them bread. I can feel and foresee. But you don't sit, you not get you great. I said there's too much pressure on the people them eat. You make man just fed up. Too much pressure on the people them eat. You make me just a cry. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor no get time for it, I swear. You know me say because of we born from poor. Yeah, yeah. That means say we for die from poor. Whoa, whoa. You know me say because of we born from poor. Yeah, yeah. That means say we for die from poor. Whoa, whoa. Woo, woo, woo. Na, na, na. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, Lord. Woo, woo, woo. Na, na, na. We not like that. The way the system they blow, we not like that. They want them where they before. Oh, pay your free tell and let them know this. 5,000 for the day. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 don't make Baku man go to prison. It not easy, I swear. 5,000 don't make Baku baby then sell girls. I saw the thing, yeah. 5,000 don't make Baku man lost their life. Kiribi won't pass. 5,000 don't change the whole wide world. The way the poor man and suffering not like that. The way the system they blow, we not like that. They want them where they before. Power your free tell and let them know this. 5,000 for the day. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor no get time for it, I swear. Will bat on the beat. Raga spice for the logo there, sir. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, yaga. Bang bang, na 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 na. Raga spice, whoa whoa. Oh lad, yaga. Oh lad, lad, lad. What? Cash record 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people.
Fambolo na kushe eno na aduo. We are don't come back till they forget about things where they happen. Now we on sweet hearts alone. I know we hold. Whoa, then we left for do them bad things. Them we they feel them most alone. I know we hold. Whoa, we are. And if we hurt you, we sorry.
We really sorry.
We no mean bad, oh, we just want to make we had go before.
Come on, tell me that again.
If we hurt you, we sorry.
We really sorry.
We no mean bad, oh, we just want to make we had go before.
If we
hurt you, we sorry. We no
Oh,
mean
yes,
bad,
oh,
oh, we just want to make we had go before.
I don't top of me level, Jawan.
Hello, hello, hello to we good people every side. This one big
If
family.
you not shake with the wapo, if you not shake with the wapo,
And tell them we keep tick behind the
for waiting
for the day where the neighbor go stagger.
Okay,
No
okay,
stagger.
okay.
We keep tick behind the
Oh,
for the day caretaker they make.
Hey!
If you not shake with the wapo, if you not shake with the wapo, if you not shake with the wapo, if you not shake with the wapo. Hello to we good people. Let me say this one big family house where we all sit down and decide for call weird. Well, of course, we always they tell you say how they bring them to winner. So we say they get around the whole bundle for even before we people them so we all they able see waiting there inside the bundle. Well, of course, from West Mbepe in Uncle, sit on at this chair. Plenty and babala things them don't they happen inside we had. Well, some of them they do them under the table for make them not unfold, but outside. The two polymots them and the cocoa eyes them, we always they go under and watch for them things here and bring them to them. Some of them things here you yourself don't watch them, but you they forget or you know they know the angle where they come up from. Na image we they bring them. Na yeah, for make we all can sit down and talk. Pierre, tell me waiting there today. Now waiting.
One great thing. Yeah, fambula. I don't tell me, don't tell you and say, with the counter, they bring this, they talk about this, but we can make something like we not can understand. Because something they finally will take with self. They get what they call quarter, yeah. Tell me about that.
You make a member paddle.
Okay. When I remember say inside 2021, November, closely 2 years so now, almost, where they been suspend the Auditor General and one of him deputy. Then suspend them on the allegation, say, then they suspend them based on what they call professional misconduct. I vague something down there, something where the name for explain. Now, waiting at this professional misconduct. You call somebody, say, when a minister on the platform, and say, wait at this professional misconduct, you know, Sabi. But we can't talk about this intensively because today, the Auditor General and the deputy appear in a court. Waiting go happen at court. We go know, and waiting make that thing happen at court. Not go non say, my name is the freedom fighter.
By Bure Kablai from the north.
Before we go further, let me use this opportunity again for say hush to the family members them of all the one that we lost their life na Lebanon, the Salon people that we lost their life na Lebanon and today they are. And we want to as well tell the one that we don't left behind say let them be very careful how they do things at that particular place there. Notwithstanding that, we a lot of voice notes them and they see videos them where they go out. And we see one video very sorry. We see one video where then they circulate and say na inside salon, then they caught some Lebanese people and yes. You see right?
Yeah.
I'm for telling say not to do that one day. That video they not to inside we country at all. And that act say not to Salomon they do them at all. Okay? I want for let you know that one day. And Salomon get bad habit. They not for hear something jerk. They don't begin go find all thing that we not get any link to that kind of thing and they will put yourself a problem. Imagine the people in Lebanon see that kind of thing and they say, oh, Sierra Leone don't begin do this thing to your people them.
Problem. Big one.
They whether not they don't even know if not two or not to as long as backup message don't begin go time. Say now so we begin do that I don't begin happen on inside salon. It's very sad. And when I get for no say it cost we own sisters them back. It cost them. We sisters and we brothers. It cost them. When I left them bad habit here. Some of when I see something happen here. When I get this habit, for example, something would happen also just now. When I go film video would happen from 19 Jubilee. When I count down. When I say it just happen. When I listen, you know, we can see them thing and I think I can tell you that when I left for the share some of them things in it. You can see some people them. The video no they talk anything about that particular thing. You see this person come out. Like they get that thing about what they can do. Then when they can say gospel, when they can say this person here, a piece by the Quran or a piece by the Bible, and they go to so. And the people them then say if you not share this to tell people. Avoid all of them things. Avoid them. Now the same misleading information in this. That thing there, we don't get a mind. We don't graduate to that kind of thing there. Put the person cut in these years, put am cut this the other years. Not to salon and do that one day. Please do not avoid that day. Una dey give your sister and brother them problem na Lebanon. We don't get the government pay the repatriate we fast. Like how they do for Tunisia and the Guinea and do for the people in Tunisia. We not able to get that government aid in this country. So una avoid them till they are big. If una like una picking the wedding at the side and they are big, una stop. Some of una not get any serious thing for the parts for the girls. Share some kind thing that we not necessary at all. You are big. Una avoid them thing and day. And una stop for share that video. They now. Enough fine.
Well, just like waiting me brother don't talk, we just pass this advice to we own brothers and sisters. You know, sometime we really not meet you, you know they know the value of rain. Please, we family members, we brothers and sisters them in Lebanon. Some of them fake videos there, the more una send them out, the more una sell with people them life in that place there. And una get for no say. The caretaker, the president will get, he really atlas that, one about Sierra Leoneans the way they out.
No, but in the case of this, I think they try for put
you understand
put notice, but waiting they not go able for do, waiting they not go do. Now for repatriate the
that's how they try for talk. So if you see una go to the extent where the people and they retaliate on them fake videos they are on the send. Now with people and they suffer. And not be say we don't get take get away for say the same flights and
one thing they for no. Middle East, they're not the common behind themselves.
No.
It let them see, but if they're the common behind themselves, don't see. For example, then the end we brother and sister they saw. Now window, 12-story building. The left by candle, police the car is still other than the old. Nothing the common behind them. And because as far as they're concerned, they get thing called kadama. And kadama means slave. So let me avoid some of the information there. You know the help at all.
Well, just like we pass the advice, please, una we brothers them, and una self for them at this place where una call Lebanon, because I listen some voice notes them today again. Where I don't know, but the person they talk like na day in day, they try to get advice towards the video how we brother they don't begin the old. Lebanese and Asalon
because now the same thing we talk because the video, the thing when the video they portray as if now we said don't begin do inside the country.
Please.
So I make them say don't begin for free.
Please, some of them videos they are fake
video they are, and the one day when they go fake them video for sure and they get the problem.
Fake videos them. Please, una stop. The more una do that one day, the more una sell we sisters and we brothers them within the na Lebanon the life. Yeah, now that one day no more we get for now.
And one last thing we want for talk again. Somebody sent one video to we who say this guy then give kush for go sell. So he take the kush, he can't go na according to the audio, he can't go na Liberia, and then they go seize the kush in hand. Then now the one that we get the kush, they go attack him, put him inside mutuka, beat him, say then they go waste time. You know waiting a minute they say they go waste time. For go game, then they ask, give me the till and waste one time. This person send this video to we. Say, let we share a wide and far, or let we talk about time. Okay. I think the person not for me don't send this video to we. Because people like they one and they now then they make with brother and sister them they are lucky inside we country. For go and sell drugs. We know the advocate for drugs dealer. Sorry about that. We know the advocate for drugs dealer. If you feel saying a drugs, now you put on part for a lucky we country with people them. Please, anything we go and meet you. Sorry, I know we wish bad for them, but we know they put with more parenting in there. So we beg that person there, we beg. Yeah, we know the advocate for anybody when a drugs dealer because as far as we concerned in that case, they push the drugs, and when they give for go sell them, if you no say cartel, that's so then they operate. When you take the yon, you knock out the yon. Not to beat you no more. If they beat you, you're lucky. Now the other part of the world, now they talk about
they send you go next one.
So please.
Do me a bill. Cartel law.
Please, we know the advocate for anybody when a drugs dealer, yeah? Please. Because now one of the people and they will consider for the enemy of the state. Because that they are lucky with people right now. You see the video them where we make a young one and don't turn zombie.
You see this person. Wait, he concerned by running with business.
So I think say now the thing that they are big, yeah.
God.
I feel like now we bother they do that kind of way, but we know the advocate, we're not the big for them at all. And we're not the advocate. We not even one for talk about that particular issue there. I just want to know say anybody when a drugs dealer. We know the advocate for them. Okay? So far so good at that. But they can't go into another big issue. And at the issue of the day. This that all not just like say bonya. But Muslims say they never give bonya.
You uncle na money be. But I say one be come and tell we say, Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, then there is scholar the progress of the process.
Oh, yes.
Now the student life and the character. Thief man they all thief now the system better. Yeah. Caretaker bio.
Caretaker bio, you don't disgrace we. Hey yeah. Caretaker bio, you don't molest we. Aye. Caretaker bio, you don't. Let's go something. Let's start the ball rolling quick one.
The Audit Service is one of the most respected state institutions in Sierra Leone. And you have said that it's their responsibility to hold your government accountable as much as the law allows them to. Do you feel sorry for the Auditor General for what she seems to be going through, which some say is harassment, for doing a good job, auditing your system?
Do you also pity me or my wife when they talk about her?
The Audit Service, you mean? Talk about you and your wife?
No.
Well, I'm specific in terms of the audit.
You're talking
Auditor
about
General.
her now. You
Yeah.
seem to be concerned about her. But you know what has been said about my person, my wife, and all of these people sitting here?
Maybe you are politicians, she is not.
Public officer. She is a public. When you step into that space, there is no more fence. You are open. They say everything and anything about you. You think my intervention is going to stop? They are telling me I'm a thief, I'm not this, and she cries and that. I say, I've been called worse names than that. But nobody called me to come here. I chose to come here. If you can't stand the heat, don't go to the kitchen.
All right.
Your uncle. Na money be. I know that begin for us. That begin for us to the sick we get. I always say that I tell us we get too sick. The main sick we get na salon clap. Some of you clap, we know they know what you clap for self. Politicians they curse you mama them, curse you papa them. And everybody papa. Waiting sweet and this talk where she me pay uncle talk. Where I hear people they clap pa. Waiting sweet.
Everything. Not just bootlick in business, sicko fancy. I do business.
Put on people in level.
They're not just the pay attention.
No, they talk now like
sometimes in the honestly and by the way, honestly, sometimes in the it's too sad for we people them, especially the one that was also. Most of them they say they go book home. Thank God we no go better.
Of course.
Then go book.
So it talks something. It's not like we no go better book na salon. Now we understand past the one you go book.
Can I tell you? For say I go school.
Yeah, you reflex me memory.
For go school and for be intelligent, are two different persons.
Okay, I agree with you with that.
And at the same thing when they say for get age and for mature are two different things. Me uncle get age but not mature. Can you imagine that they talk about young officer where you employ? How they try for help you in the fight against corruption. Then they tell you say people them like for example, people are like how you call this newspaper, Global Times. They write all kind of dirty about this woman. And in waiting, it's all kind of dirty. Then they tell you, then they call your attention, say, then people have to do their thing there. And say no. if you know able to stand the eat in the kitchen, no good. Can you imagine? This all but wait, you go stand the eat, your own time will come. You must see the eat, eh? We not waste any more time. Today one for showing us certain things then. Inside 2000 and before the Auditor General, they suspend them. Just before they suspend them, one of in deputy them, they actually go na radio and then go make some clarification, especially when it comes to money business and how the audit service supposed for work, how independent, how the audit service for work without no pressure at all. And this posse are named Selvin. Yes, Selvin. His name is Selvin. So one of the deputy auditor general, because the audit service, they get one grade auditor general, and then get different audit deputy them, we're responsible for different things them. Like for example,
And the branch them.
the branch. You see this guy, I wish I not get the name wrong, Tamba Momo, where now the one of the auditor general or the audit how they call it, deputy auditor general then, where now him then suspend with Lara. The reason we made them suspend him, they get for Candy, if not even today. But basically, this deputy now he be responsible for audit state house. Now you begin to see the 8 part of the case.
Clear.
Now him be responsible for audit state house. We mean say he responsible for audit the president and all the offices them na state house. And if the time when they own report come out, you know what happened inside that report? Eh?
Tell me.
Eh, Bible, you don't know?
Tell the people. Not
Eh,
to-
Bible, na
No,
lie.
tell
You
the
don't
people.
know.
Tell the people.
Now then tell them the way this guy go audit the office of the caretaker. God, eh, Bible don't laugh. By the way, that intended I'm not like for talk thing where I don't know what I want for talk. But something and if I know with the back come up with some I call them thing and with some video evidence, I don't know how to put them. People then get them video and I don't know if I get that video again.
Hello, check.
I don't know how to save and that's the problem. But basically now when the caretaker if fraud receipt.
Would that fraud, huh?
Me caretaker.
Come again, would that fraud, huh?
My uncle.
Eh, Chebe, stop.
Caretaker be me uncle.
Eh, no, it's up.
Well, now this na the biggest aid for the case.
Okay, your uncle,
Yes.
he go
Then go now.
fraud.
Let me make it clear. Not to, in fact, not to me uncle no more. Not to me uncle no more at all. Me uncle and sorry about that. Me uncle and in wife, they get a similar thing. They fraud receipt. And they as well, you know, when they check with the third party say, "Abeg, I'm not to make this receipt. I do business then, but not to make this receipt." In fact, this is again. Una sabi that video they were been do last time, eh? And say, in fact, then people are get debt now. I don't know how to say again. No, I'm not blaming the either one. Remember that okay? Tell me about that thing now. So that man then be responsible for reveal all of them things to we the public. So you expect me uncle for like that kind of person?
But one thing, we just don't play this video where we first play. If we been continue for play, the use uncle don't tell the salon people them say, who that know the dance to in beat, it stand as an order.
Yes.
So how you they gonna ask me if me expect you selfish uncle, greed uncle, you uncle don't know how for rule a country. You uncle don't even know how for head social club for making like them kind of people.
Interestingly,
Why is that actually that question?
interestingly, let's tell you something about me uncle you don't know. Watch this thing quick.
And let us say, for instance, as a nation, we're not part of the global community. We not be even get respect again in the world. Yesterday, I talk and I go talk again. We come on now, we go around the world, halfway around the world in Japan, where they send a salon delegation this. They not agree for me we enter the hotel because they say we get debt day. And then I mean the first time we had to go there. Now that I inherit. Where everybody don't go inside, me not be still able because I be needful. Ask me with all my delegation, pay for the hotel bill where they be done left day, I don't even know which year. Before me they allow for before then they allow me for enter day. Then kind of national disgrace then they it don't make salon man don't lost in self-esteem. Today, Sierra Leone is viewed differently around the world.
You know, I know say most of now when they watch this program now the diaspora. And una study small but white man, how white man describe lie man. Wetin una understand, most of the time, when somebody they talk, look you now your eyes, watch up so before they talk. Wetin una tell me na the comment.
No, pull up a white man business.
Una tell me na the comment.
Where we been they go school. If they ask me question, we not sabi. Now they tell the sabi, watch up the ceiling. for begin see the question right there. If the answer right there. So at every point, when me uncle want for lie, now they tell the begin see.
I happy today we collect back the name.
Say anything.
Your uncle.
Now my uncle, I know the dishonor. My uncle Bate.
Hey, because he left few months I don't
my uncle Bate, we still like her. Now they tell the begin watch up the ceiling for being the lies, the bunch of lies.
Yeah.
So what did I do? Now we can go back. Man, can you go to something?
I'll be lie.
Any lie. Now two they talk no. Interestingly, this man, he can't talk this talk for embarrass in company, for embarrass former caretaker. Say how caretaker, former caretaker, and his Bakuma go to Japan, then go left that day, then go embarrass.
No, not to they say you go do criminal acts day.
Former caretaker go left death, and that he say. Listen to the criminality the kind inside. He say he go left death day. So what is next? Now he come. He say he can change the scenario. Now he come out. And then na Japan, na Shimshon. Now he go to the Lebanon. So them they say Mardabi don't come. You understand? Eh?
Clear.
Now he go say he one guy say they go honeymoon. He one guy say they go I call him. They go take medical. He one guy they say they go on private visits. We don't even know what he go on.
The question is confused.
We don't even know. From the state house taken to the non
all man confused.
They're all confused. Not only for this how they call her audit report. This time by mama where they waiting so for them go find out say this going say you go bro. What happen? You give me receipt them. The receipt they look genuine. But we check with you and the way you say give the receipt. The people they say no sir. Not all we give una the receipt there. In fact, una get debt now. Imagine he say in company go left debt. Okay, now na like this. For trust and for thief, who's one fearful?
You better trust that thief.
So we can't every day with the trust. So the last government trust. So he not only trust, he got a trust na Lebanon. Then he come back, he can forge people a receipt say he don't pay. You understand? So now the deal land of we caretaker. Okay, let me go small. First of all, let me can go now and watch this particular thing where we want to show you. I mean, tell you about Selvin, where now one of the deputy auditor general them, where basically they na audit service right there now. Don't listen what he been talk just before they suspend the auditor general with regards money, no money, and how the government they try to control the audit service through money. No watch this or come back this now.
So as I say, we are part of government, and government generally not get money. We not oblivious of that fact because the ones they wait from the citizen and the things that the government want for the government priorities, then plenty. So government not get money. But I have to be true when I talk about this. Over the past years, up to while I talk to you now, we have had a good relationship with Ministry of Finance. We send we budget, then we tell you what they get, and that amount we tell we say now when I hear this, true to speak, before the year done, we will receive all that amount. And there are a lot of times where you don't give it priorities. Why is they wait for give people other people the money for right say we want to go do we work, they can give you your money. We they get with money up to last year, up to the end of the year. We get with money them for the whole period and we get them on time. And I will say the money when they give you do because we have get a long wish list. But based on what they know allocate to we and what we can get, we can receive them. This year we not receive nothing. So from January to it don't be the 18th of March. We not receive money, and this is worrisome a little bit.
So you think, say, the back and forth memo don't they come up between our office and that of the Ministry of Finance responsible for the delay?
I know one specifically say so. It is a possibility. I don't want to say yes, they make no good money because what can happen. Okay, don't be at say by February we not receive money. We can now write to the minister and the FS for say, say we can start council's audit. Say council's audit, they do all over the country. And we go for send we staff them, we go audit all them councils, the 21 councils. And definitely we go need for provide money them for the per diem, for their accommodation, and for facilitate their movement in field and other things there. And the budget is really big. So we can tell them say, well, when they can start to once start we work for the councils demo, can we receive our first because quarterly they go money. The money they divide into 4 quarters and split them and give it. So by then 10 they are really weak, you know. So we hope say probably before this week they don't know, next week we will receive money. We'll just open, but we'll not receive money.
So if that happen for una the seek the consent of the president, you know, this get for affect una work in any way?
Very much so. And the law not say we for seek. I want to make it clear. The law not say we for seek presidential assent. If they want to do that, it means an operational control. Let me explain, for example. If we want to audit NACOVAC now, then we go for go seek presidential assent. The presidency not auditor. What does that mean? It means say the Auditor General is being directed and controlled. You see, never I tell you about them proclamation the way world bodies they make under Lima. Under Lima, it say in the planning, execution, and reporting of the work of the Supreme Audit Institution. Nobody, not for director, nobody, not for controller. You understand? Nobody for direct the Auditor General, nobody for control the Auditor General. What they plan for do, what they execute, and what they want for report. So therefore, if that can be the situation, anything we want to do any audit, or when we call it like special audit, we want to report on separately, we need to go to President's first for they go get assent. It go touch amount to control.
All right, Fambulem, this now one of the auditors them as a deputy, but he still they now the office as we the talk. Well, just like waiting, we always they talk now. The thing you can pay me a salon business any side under this government will not meet money, will not meet money, will not meet money, will not meet money. But money then they come inside their offices there. We know they know waiting that they use them for. When it reach to the public,
so the public they can always try for demo the public, for see how they play on the public. So basically, the government carry this single treasury account. That one ports say because waiting basically the
use one account.
One account. Waiting basically like time being reach where they say all government institutions for put their money in one pot. That one account. So, but at one point, the audit service been get a particular law where say they yearn for be different. But waka, after they don't say, okay, audit service not mixed, later they say they for mixed. Because of what this guy is talking to. They want for find way out then they control them. Like he rightly say, if at any point they want for do auditing, then get for go first to the president, say, pa, one auditor, or pa, one can audit your office. But pa, you give money for that.
It's not possible.
You don't notice something for this last audit report we come on?
It's not possible.
You don't notice
how
nothing?
the bar they give money for them go pull the waste now?
The bar give money this trip, eh? You see them go in office.
Well, he give money because he don't choose the one the way PC then they can work
so
for
you
him.
see them go in office.
What did they go do there? At the end of the day, what read the report will come out? Whose office they will clean past all your office?
Now the caretaker office, the office of the president. So now this with it, now this guy is here for talk about. If you get for at any point where you want for do auditing, you get for can ask for the consent for let them give you money. Pa, you get for explain first. Pa, I want go audit to the first lady. Pa, I want to audit your office, but we need this amount of money. Pa, want this so. So now he left to them now for say, no go audit to that side you. No, left this side you.
And you're not supposed to be like that.
So now begin watch your. They say professional misconduct are the one they were using. First of all, this case then a court. According to them, they set up a kangaroo court, tribunal, where they say, you remember one lady where they called Basita Michael?
Of course.
It be then at the judiciary and waiting commission. When are they responsible for some event tribunal there also?
Clear.
He resigned because he say they use the wrong method for waiting for set up this tribunal. So he resigned. He say no mix palala pinta, no mix pa goodness. He not there for broke salon law at all. So then he be they come, they begin to talk all kind of rubbish against the lady, all of them. But basically, now this is the time for say. Now they're in a court. Now we can give you the timeline. Basically, how the court on the operate so far. See, they say they're going to court. But what thing make this process don't they waste time? I can play for you this video where AYV on Sunday become and tell we certain things them where we basically need for listen waiting the Minister of Information and Communication be say on waiting make the process of the Auditor General they waste time.
So let us start with the Auditor General. In our dispensation, we have done more for the audit service by way of budgetary allocations than any other regime before us, right? We've been able to do that. But where we sense unprofessionalism, where we sense bias, right? I mean, government had to take the decision to send them on suspension. I mean, the beauty about democracy, like Professor Jimmy Kande and others spoke about, is citizens must have recourse to alternative means to establish their innocence or otherwise. But I dare say, since the constitution of that tribunal, Madam Lara Pelos-Pierce has not missed an opportunity to ask for adjournments on a very, very continuing basis. To an extent, the matter has not been concluded. 2 weeks ago, right, the chairperson actually spoke out loud and clearly that they were frustrating her efforts by asking for perpetual adjournments. So this has to be noted. It is not because government does not want to bring the matter to an end, but because there are clearly conflicts of issues on professionalities and many other issues. But again, that matter is before a tribunal, a competent tribunal, where Madam Taylor-Pierce and her colleague have a fair chance to bring in their legal representation and what have you else. So that is very important.
All right, we fumble them all this way with the play you now for make able understand how this thing starts and waiting at the reasons them why make them trap this woman when a Lara Taylor-Pierce. As me brother just say, that we go set a kangaroo, if not so they call them tribunal for try for investigate, waiting at the matter we make the police woman and sit where already these people know why make them pull this woman in seat. And most of them people when they choose for go to this tribunal, they know where to make them pull this woman in seat. Let me tell you something where some of you not understand. Lara be there against certain things them under this government. Where this government say, this woman, just like what Kabio say, anybody when know they dance to impede is stand as an odul to ram. Now so Lara Taylor-Pierce, we don't stand as born throat under Kabio in government. So no way not been there where Kabio they able to trap Lara Taylor-Pierce now for make you ask them for this kind of suspension we're senseless and we expose them of waiting it they do. The reason being Lara be they investigate if they audit certain office them and in order they hide the truth.
So
now,
by the way, you see, Lara basically this in deputy now he go touch the side.
He go
touch the side where the poala dey. Like Lara, what make him own kind side now? You know, say na the boss. Now they watch all the other deputy auditor them. You understand it? All the other deputy auditor them. Now in they look at them. Now in they oversee. Now in they supervise them. So when this one we go to State House, go touch side them. When this government not be one with the people of Salon no, then call Lara. But I go kind to that and then later. Then call Lara, begin talk to her head. Inspector, imagine no, Tibege for do audit. Inspector General of Police call, ONS call, AG when are the Attorney General call, State House call, accountant. All man the call Lara to different can go meeting them.
So you find out say most of them branches they are all supposed to be independent. Now they all now don't tie inside this.
For talk to the first of all, then call her for talk to her and say, hey, that's how we put on so no release the information and they it no go good for we president. So because Lara no agree for listening to that and he say no, not to me do this thing. Now me own post where they supervise, now him do this thing. If you don't do this kind of work, I no go discourage him. I give for pull him. Oh. Professional misconduct.
Believe.
Then they say professional. Now they professional misconduct kind side. Continue.
You know, it's sad. But again, if find way some of them they happen, they make with the land for any other government to get for calm. Before then they can't try for Chicago now we know side they come out. Because now tell me say, because you should be a caretaker, you know, sister admin they work under you. No. When sister admin one can't do in your job now your office, if I can consult you first, especially when it comes to audit. I don't ever see that one day. Now any country you ready for go before. You understand? Who say it be say when the auditor one for can audit certain office them for make consultation first. Now the office they tell them say okay when I come to ma for can audit me. Or if they see say the audit the office don't corrupt to certain level, they know they finance the audit team for make them able to do they work the way they're supposed to do for put things them together for can audit that office day. Now, it be happen under the office of the president. Now, here we read you audit report this BNTM. We get for tell we, not to tell self, not use that word tell. We get for life we say for them, the best office them. I mean the innocent office them. I mean the cleanest office them. I mean the office that we don't mix by corruption. Now the office of the president and the first lady. So you see the reason now we make them people here pull Lara Tilopias. One thing I know about Chembepie uncle when I can't take Kabio. If you take your time for the listen, where can't take Kabio they talk. All waiting we they go through so today. You for don't understand that from yesterday. Because one thing about now somebody don't get secret. But when they come for can reveal in talk them out, you get for be very smart for catch them. If be don't tell we say anybody will not support in Yuki way they do in an order to ram. We have don't know from the onset say Kiatekabio this is speedway out. Of course, it means Lara don't work with such several governments them. Yeah, it's still the day. And next come, he work with them, he expose them, but not pull them. Because them believe in waiting the woman they do. But Kiatekabio has to tell you that he carry it in your plan and mission. So somebody like Lara Telopias and Lara, if you not say that a key person where they expose government.
Okay.
Now a key person where they sell government out in the good way and in the UQ way where they do.
So let's tell you something. We now one bottleneck right now. The precedent where they set right now for Lara, again for tell on not only the Auditor General, but it's as well again for tell on the judge them of the Supreme Court. Waiting I mean, if they use advantage right now for remove Lara Telopias, they use the wrong procedure for remove Lara Telopias and they tell on the judge them. Waiting I mean. Now, you na Bible, you in a different office. Me na Sembepie, I in a different office. But the same way out there for treat you, now in there for treat we according to the law. How then they remove you from office? Now the same way they for remove me from office. What that simply means? What that mean? It means say the Auditor General, the power where they give is so much that it equal to that of the Supreme Court judge in terms of how then they remove the Supreme Court judge. So according to waiting, let's go inside this thing quickly. Yeah, according to the Constitution of Sierra Leone, when the provision of section 137 of the Constitution, 1991 Constitution, it talk about how they for remove judge, and the same thing that applied to that of the Auditor General. So if the people in a court, the lawyers then are court right now, we get plan for raise to that file, that kind of position to a judge, for lawyer, magistrate, and justice, and then you go to a judge. If then get plan for reach to that judge position, therefore be very careful with this case right now.
So that I just want to tell you now, say, you know, when we talk, you will measure the judiciary. Me by Bure, I not trust the process. Let me tell you something, Shemepie. Most of them Georgia, they talk with Kiatekabio. And most of them Georgia, they even get the power for advice. They're not to advise her, but they get the way for advice Kiatekabio.
So this now the way that the reason this way make the thing don't the tie right now. And we get for go down for show you waiting at the reggae with the playing side. You don't ever see na court. And they go lay complain. Me wait for first can explain what happen. They say no. Let listen first to you when they can lay complain. You never see her. And me when can lay complain. And me first then they say can explain what happen. Then later you now can defend what this person saying at 2 or not to 2. You don't ever na so it can be.
Of course.
But you don't ever see the one when they bring come say na they can lay complain against. You go explain first. Now the case this of the Attorney General and the Auditor General. The one they went at the state prosecution. Wait for first can make them case. And say, now this, now it happen. Now this make we suspend the Auditor General. They say no, let the Auditor General first can explain. So they will get a sense for him for attack. How the one way you na bring can explain before now? I mean no for can explain, what you na bring this person can a court for?
Okay. I want to tell you something. And I want to tell me people something. Take and go, take and come. You believe say, or una believe say, Lara in case na caretaker bill na the complainant. They just they go and disguise them.
Yes, just like the Chancy building, where they say.
Just like Samuel Kamara in case. So I dey tell you something a year for say no case not the way they go to that court, the way na caretaker bill in interest, when na caretaker bill na the complainant, where they know the judge am in the favor of caretaker bill. Especially bigger case them like this. All this way that they do, then just they try for do one or two things. Watch how the thing they go right now. Most of the cases that we caretaker bill get interest on. Most of the cases that these governments get interest on. Now this damn million for judge them. You know, you see what they go on now the courts.
And one thing we know, if this government will get any issue against when a legal or on a true thing against the Auditor General, they for don't talk them. Then how they must be by pumps.
Well,
but they know something. Say, I've been telling about the president just now. They know say, for let you pull a judge, not just like a president. If you don't able for no say this enough fit at all. By way how something embody not able for function well, or based on what he talk, we go against in job. Then they able for pull him. So it's very clear now the same way to that of the judge of the Supreme Court. So now they only know say inability for perform. They not say he did it. So because they don't want to use the inability for perform because they're not going for prove them, then make them say professional misconduct. What's the professional misconduct? What's that idea in the law?
who's law? Caretaker bill law?
Yes. So what's that idea?
He get special group for certain Muslims.
Now if they dare touch this particular 137, when I in spell out clearly inside the Constitution section 137, when I spell out how they for remove the judge, when the same way how they remove the judge, now applicable to that of the Auditor General. If they bend that law day, it will get for tell on all of the judges they're waiting at the court right now. So if they feel saying a lie they do, then they dig themselves grave.
No, well, as long as caretaker bill concerned, you know, it's senseless to the level that things them way even get for one time. Now, you know, they see them. Because as somebody way I observe say, when power don't swallow them, you don't even get sense for think. You don't lose some of his senses them. The sense of seeing, you get them. But I think the sense of thinking, long time ago, we caretaker bill don't lose them. No disrespect. Because most of the things that we caretaker bill they do, if I don't do for let able sit down, and if I don't do people the way they near them, for let them able sit down and tell us, say, this way they do. It get for aunt, even we where they near you so tomorrow.
So how they go tell them?
That's not the other thing.
Okay, so I'll tell you one other thing. We're very keen to this whole situation. You know, section like that constitutional issue there, so then get waiting and called interpretation of the law. So basically, they for send to the highest court of the land, yeah, when at the Supreme Court, when I responsible for directly interpreting the law. What I mean for explain what in the law mean. You remember, for example, when this PR system come, remember how the PR system just can't judges now because they no say it in their favor. What happen?
As they think,
then go quick. They pass them and say, "Oh, now the state ain't get right. Now they not get right. They're not done with them."
clean.
So what happen? Because of this na constitutional matter, Lara and a lawyer say, "Okay, let me write to the Supreme Court. Let the Supreme Court interpret this law for we. We're very simple. When a section 137 of the 1991 Constitution say, okay, court, now una responsible for interpreting the law. Una explain give we ba.
You don't get chance.
Waiting this law say.
Them busy.
From where they send am.
Work with them busy.
Tell now, the Chief Justice not ever assigned.
Busy.
He not ever assigned that particular case.
You don't differentiate the case them. The case will not get for do with this government in your favor. Them busy for Twitter. Them busy for interpret that particular law. But the case we get for do with this government in your favor, it is very quick for them for go ahead and judge them. If they not even get chance and get people already
you know how long this don't take now from where they stand on a court?
Tell the people.
Like 1 year, 3 months almost. 3 to 4 months now from where they don't ask the court for interpret this law. Simple 137. Say now, because they see him. Even the Chief Justice no say, if he don't pass that stage right now, in Peking, if he get interest by the law, he could tell on him. So, how they for set this bad precedent? Now, then at the tribunal for do the case, we then waste time there. Where we can't talk about the fat salary where they use. If we never for do until they go do tomorrow, then fat salary. But at the same time, Waiting na the law. Waiting the law say. Explain you. They not get mind. That's my uncle for here and in Cabal.
So I wonder why you they label yourself, so you don't know why they not for don't interpret this law in a small section inside the law. Therefore, interpret in hours. They don't put pen and paper, they don't do it them for do, they answer the lawyer. They don't get for do Shembe Pierre. What to make you feel them drag this particular case up to the 9 minutes of election? So now for me, they're not able to judge the case if because me I not say whether they do something at international community they try for satisfy. Maybe they say 1 or 2 years now the international don't open for Lara in case, then go shame say okay now Lara no they not get right for fire Lara, let Lara come back now in office. So they say if Lara can in office, it can audit anyway safe again, na big bomb for them. What I mean, na it go be an accident for them. So what then they do, then they press the court, una not judge this matter until election near because now na 50-50.
In fact, not to just election near, they want for let the election pass.
Good. Now 50-50. Either they lost or they win. So if they win,
you know, say this government get one pattern. I want to ask a question. Famble, and this question of owner. How it go possible for the one way they go audit? Tell the one way they go audit and say you're not professional.
No, don't well.
Can't take a bio when I in then go audit. Now me tell you what we go audit and say you're not professional.
Can't take a bio no get what sense for do nothing.
Okay, and then I think say they very much common to this kind of practice. Let's take you for example. Let's go to the Pademba Road. I want just link them quickly. Now inside only salon, now only inside salon. The one way that they say that they investigate. Now any go back and pull report for the one way they investigate.
They will not reflect me man na
Pademba Road.
Prison.
Now the same thing with Lara. Pademba Road, the government say that they investigate the prisons department for no waiting happen. Before them they say check prisons department of all. Now you go pull report. Say now this them find out. The government and they embrace them. So now the same thing they want for do so now to Lara. Lara here in auditor, in deputy, when I then go audit the office of the president. For see, waiting at the professional misconduct. You see, this government gets sense so. They take the top now, when they for put for them, they send up and we go audit them. Because as far as professional misconduct, they do things them when not they in line to waiting they're supposed to do. Because still they like double dipping. Possible money laundering. Fraudulent conversion and all of them things they inside against them. So now they will for
no, not tell me that. All their offenses we call so now APC get them.
Yes, APC when I can take a bill. Can take a bill.
Okay, I take a bill APC.
You know so when person do bad na APC.
Money laundering na Nesco my own. Fraudulence na Nesco my own.
Yes, inside 2021.
Okay, and Escoma 21.
2021.
Okay.
So on a more serious note, this government, La Police, what tell me this guy feel fasting at the screen? On a more serious note, the one we go audit the president. Now you go back tell we say the way una send for with the way audit not professional. Because you don't can pull some of the secrets in ado. It ever possible?
Well, for caretaker be possible.
It's not ever possible na this way thing.
For caretaker be possible. Your uncle can do anything for gain waiting he want. He can do anything for do waiting if he say in the favor.
Okay. So waiting basically Bible the side where our can touch on now the side of this this man will be the talk gist lawyer where we do this deputy auditor general. Yeah. Let we can listen back. Let play one side back towards the end. Let us see something. And now that now I can talk about quickly. Towards the end, yeah.
So as I say, we are part of government, and government generally not get money. We not.
Okay.
This week they don't know. Next week we will receive. We just open, but we not receive money.
The question
so if that happen for una the seek the consent of the president, you know this get for affect una work in any way.
Very much so. And the law not say we for seek. I want to make it clear. The law not say we for seek presidential assent. If they want to do that, it means an operational control. Let me explain, for example. If we want to audit NACOVAC now, then we go for go seek presidential assent. The presidency not auditor. What does that mean? It means say the Auditor General is being directed and controlled. You see, let me tell you about them proclamation the way world bodies they make under Lima. Under Lima, it say in the planning, execution, and reporting of the work of the Supreme Audit Institution, nobody not for director, nobody, not for controller. You understand? Nobody for direct the Auditor General, nobody for control the Auditor General. What they plan for do, what they execute, and what they want for report. So therefore, if that can be the situation, anything we want to do any audit, or when we call it like special audit, we report on separately. We need to go to President's post for they go get assent. You go touch amount to control.
Okay, like you the law before you continue. Sorry about that. The law say section 119 subsection 6 of the 1991 Constitution. This now waiting he say. He say as at the perform the function at the time for talker in Creole under this Constitution, that are the Auditor General. He say I'm not supposed as the Auditor General for subjects, for subjects to anybody. In other words, I'm not for take under, I'm not for take control, I'm not for take direction, from any person or authority. If I work with free hand, you understand? Section in Constitution, the Constitution 119 subsection 6. It say the Auditor General as it carry on with in duty, in work as the Auditor General. If we're able for do am without anybody not tell am waiting for do. But in the case of this, the one way they go audit, now you grab back and say, no, mommy, this way how you picking the audit, so you not find no. You need for do this. When the Auditor General not do and they say professional misconduct.
So wetin I want to make people them understand that from where caretaker will take over governance, now they take the constitution, it full. I don't know if na braid they be go buy for them, they use them for full, for wrap, they use the constitution for wrap the braid.
My mama be say na akara.
I tell you, because all of what caretaker they do, they work with the constitution. They rule salon with the constitution. They do things them. Where they go on under in government right now with the constitution. Now the constitution don't spell them out for we say the Auditor General a day by himself. He don't need no consultation for go do anything at somebody in office. But in a situation of you uncle in governance, you hear waiting this man don't tell we. Whenever they take a move for go audit any office, when a sensible office under this government, waiting first then they tell them they need for consult the office before ever then they come there. How could you? How? And why that one day for happen? If really this particular government not say waiting then they do, waiting then they pay, waiting then they try for do a day in the favor of the green, white, and blue. Waiting then they hide, waiting then they fear for. Waiting that they consult you for before they go audit you. I mean, you don't tell me one thing what they can do because if I can say, see that one can know it's inside this computer. You understand? Okay, by book go, you can't tomorrow. You can't watch it in the computer. Say maybe about now they open this computer. What you get for pull it, don't hide them. If they create another file, you fish in everything, you go put on there.
So you remember something on the corona money? At one point, they not been stop the audit service, not for go audit the corona.
But of course.
Now the same thing this. Now the same thing this. Now deliberately for them we come up with a video like this for explain to people them because some people go out for to deny the facts of what they talk. So certain thing and they when you come up with written or you come up with explanatory something, if finally you get possibly inside the system, for they explain. Where now they we make now that make we are totally different.
No, but anybody will come and challenge most of the things that they talk now. I think it just they can't exercise a month for like at least a month they shake. Because not the way they play now we had, will not they bring you a video or a write-up of them people, especially when it comes to this government. I'm not saying we don't want to sit on here. We just fabricate lies against this government for cancer because one can sit on before camera. It no one they happen. Anything what we can and present, now what then they do. We just they come and analyze and for make we people them able know what they go on. So if anybody think that one that thing
you don't ever hear
just
the judiciary or the legal service commission or the government come and tell we exactly when the courts they meet, when the waiting don't come out, or for explain. You don't ever hear they come publicly for talk about the court, apart from the fact that the court they sit down, they're on the and waiting the minister talk say the chairperson say na lara they delay this thing. So because of that wording, now all can focus on. Na lara they delay this thing. That take una step by step into the timeline. Waiting called timeline. Now how the court don't operate so far. waiting at the activities where that happen from the time where they suspended to now, low start time, and I will give you date and all things as we go along. You do with me?
We move.
We start with this. You remember say November 11, 2021. Now in the government, caretaker bio and in cabal, then suspend the Auditor General and in deputy. You all remember that one there? And by the end of November 2021, now in them been then set up the tribunal where now the panel that one day where then set up for look into the matter of the alleged misconducts. I think that the right word that they will use alleged misconduct because they're not proof them yet at all. Yeah, as you get where are you going for put them now? I know say you want for put something there. I mean, people they talk about, so I get for be very careful. So basically, this particular tribunal, first of all, where they set up, it they totally against it go against the procedure where they need for follow for able for remove or for set up tribunal. It go against them totally. And you remember say I don't already talk and say that the reason this when make Basita Michael be say no, this is too much. And they resign because una know the follow procedure. So the way how they set up the tribunal and the way how they go about them, they according to the law at all. So remember Basita, right?
Basita Michael.
So after when they don't put all of the enemy, inside December 2021, the same year when they suspend Lara, the lawyer of the Auditor General, when a Lara and in waiting, then file a motion to the Chief Justice for make it go able for interpret the law. When this law will be talk about so section 137 inside the 1991 Constitution, where it directly link to that of the judge of the Supreme Court. Whatever action they take against Lara today will affect the judges them now in Supreme Court tomorrow. Then I want to let everybody know that one day and it will be very, very clear to them. But again, after 1 year down the line, the Chief Justice never come and explain what the law say. And they don't do a lot of interpretation, but Lara in one case, the only thing no more, I'm not sure say they don't they read the law book, but they're not able for CIA to side in the Constitution. Constitution of Salon 1931, section 137. They're not able for CIA.
He lost pandemic.
He lost. The lens where the Chief Justice can use anytime we worry to that side, they are bored.
They skip.
And then skip. So again, as it is skip, it don't look now for see whose justice, whose judge way for take for put by this case, but still now we're not able for see no judge. So that make assign nobody to this case yet. Collect the interpreter. And again, since they set up this panel inside November 2021, the first time when they meet up now inside March 2022, they set up November 2021. The tribunal meets inside March 2022. I want to let everybody, every salon people understand this. Let them know the thing where they go on. If we're not able to tell them the kind of corruption per money business where they go on right now today, tomorrow we continue with them back. Because I get bulk of the salary, the things that how they misuse the country in money.
This one need for no.
Exactly.
Need for no.
So inside March 2022, they meet. But guess what they discuss? Nothing. They meet.
No, not
the tribunal meet inside March 2022. They not discuss.
Not deceive the people. Not tell people that they go talk that.
Nothing. And in fact, the lawyer for the Attorney General, he described the meeting as waiting a call. Sorry, the lawyer for the AG then described the Attorney General. Sorry, he described the meeting. Can you imagine the meeting? The thing was supposed to be a trial. So inside when they go investigate, it end up for be meet and greet.
Chilling.
They go meet and greet, bruh.
Chilling, then go chill.
So instead of them go for serious matter, try for find out what is the truth of the matter, then just go no more the first meeting.
I lost so.
Hey, you lost so. Wetin dey happen? Hey, Auditor General, wetin dey happen? I know say you enjoy you live right now. You know, meet and greet. Nothing better no come. They not sit down and not call no case. That happened inside March.
You
You know why I dey take me time for explain to una dem date here? Because the Minister of Information tell we say na Rado.
Minister of what? Minister of what?
Misinformation.
Go to correct yourself. What happened?
Misinformation.
Go ahead.
He say the Auditor General and the Deputy now they waste time the case. Imagine the first meeting where they ever go and meet and greet. Okay, let's go to the second meeting. The second meeting then be all inside April. After March, then go to the next month, April 2022. So again, they're not. You know, they go discuss inside the second meeting.
Yeah, bro. Not shock me again.
Then go discuss nothing. After when they go for the second term, now the Tribunal
chilling.
It done.
Okay, the second one na barbecue.
Then go parallel. Outing. Nothing they not discuss. Nothing. The second one. They not discuss nothing.
God.
But again, wait. Something they will shock you. Apart from the fact that they not discuss nothing. Guess what they tell you when they will go to the court? The Tribunal.
Tell me.
Then tell and say how they get administrative issue. How the printer, imagine newly set up a tribunal commission where they say they can look into the case. Then say they get administration problem and the printer and other things them not in good order. So the tribunal not able to do a work. They not get printer, no nothing. They set them up. They not get printer, no nothing. So that second meeting they back, nothing not commodity. Imagine. Shock you.
Oh, Godmother. Godmother don't work. The party work and the way they work, we glady. All things they go correct in the country.
So then we go again and meet up on May 2022. This time when they go.
No, Shembepe, no.
No, wait.
No,
this better thing is
now the other guys been I get problem.
No, better thing is small.
Not tell me the two answer the way I get, not bring any two of the shots.
I make sure say I take better note for make able for get guidelines with regards.
No, if better today by this third meeting, now why?
Okay, now
but better they did not tell me why.
So the third meeting when they go all, now they go explain waiting at the rules. Waiting at the procedure where the tribunal get for go by. And actually they go read them out. And the state be as well give 30 days for make them go come out. They give the state 30 days for let them come out with a complaint. In other words, remember the country caretaker they always say then they suspend this woman because they get case against her, they get complaint against her. When they go that third meeting day, they're not able to explain nothing. And the time they give them now 30 days, 1 month again say okay, after 2 months, una can make una case. Imagine from November 2021. Now only inside May 2022.
Then give them go ahead.
And say let them go now and go make case. You understand?
I understand.
So then give them 30 days for go and make the case. Yeah, because for that means say they for go make them complain. That thing now for go put together them complain and other things then. And then go able for calm now. You know, basically before they even set up that tribunal day, the Justice and Legal Service Commission for don't get the complaint. For don't get the reason why then they open tribunal. But in this case, they don't know even the reason why then they open tribunal. Then just go and open tribunal. When they begin the tribunal, at the time they asking, I'll say, okay, waiting on a case. When I go come back in 30 days, don't I explain the case. That's why I'm uncle for real.
I don't understand that side. Come again.
Before you go to court, I mean a case the you go to court. And where they go to court, the first day where they go, the magistrate or the justice, they call you and say, okay, you can't explain what happened. But in the case of this, the first time I meet and greet, then chill. The second time na barbecue outing, nothing no commodity. The third time they can't tell them say printer and other things they don't get problem. But still, with the good na 1 month, let una go calm and wait una go and think put una self together. Let una can let una complain now. After they don't set up this commission of tribunal, and the ten and give now say let them go make their case and can now explain. You don't understand now? You understand?
Hey, caretaker bio. I mean, tire.
Whereas inside the very November, when they suspend, before even them suspend them people in day, they for don't make them case. So the Justice and Legal Service Commission, Usain Basita be the man. So now this all Basita see, now I say no, not to the right procedure this so. But if you not say that they go on with this thing, me not the mix by this so, me I resign and they resign. So even before then they set up this tribunal, they for don't know what's the case. But they don't know what's the case so they set them up.
So what's the set them up for now?
Because the caretaker instructs them for do. They set them up.
Your uncle and money be. Salon. Caretaker bio. Believe you me, this not a politics talk, but this might not reverse Salon for the next 4, 5, 6 years for any caretaker who for take over this country. Now reverse gear, big time automatic reverse gear. Now you caretaker don't let this country pass. We they talk right now, some of you they talk now they laugh, now they enjoy back. But this way caretaker they do not the country get for affect this country for the next 4, 5, 6 years. That this country get for the past at that struggle. So the caretaker can take over if
You think so I don't know?
but not tell me that
Now is the case. He don't stand the thing.
I fold me out and listen.
Now look this thing. After when them for them explain, they not explain. So after 6 months when they suspend the Attorney General, now the time they come out with the case. After 6 months, and the time they come with case now. Remember at the beginning they say then they suspend them because of professional misconduct. I mean for don't make una case done. They not do 6 months. Listen this thing.
No, but for say the professional misconduct no get meaning, they just use the word.
They don't use the word. Because I tell you say the professional misconduct, now where they call Lara for let them go corner them and not greet take corner at the professional
And I did the
misconduct.
professional misconduct kind
Yes,
style.
because as far as they're concerned,
Let's say okay, them book my the English, I'll not be know them.
It failed for listening to emboss, for tell emboss, for let when emboss tell and say then kind information, you no need for pull up. It failed for listening, so that's not professional misconduct.
Fail for listen again.
Yeah, what I mean?
I understand.
Yeah, it failed for listening to caretaker
Not
bill.
similar to so Tamura, I fail for explain fine.
Yes, it failed for listening to caretaker bill instruction for let not pull the information here. Like go on and pull the information here. So now professional misconduct. Listen this one.
Oh God.
He said after 6 months, where they don't go and go put some case together, finally, the state come on the 3rd of June. I give the timeline because the minister or the government is say now Lara and in team or in lawyer and the deputy and then they make the tribunal the waste time. So the 3rd of June 2022, when almost 6 months after when they don't suspend the Auditor General and a deputy, now the term then finally come with them complain. And then go and make them case. And after that, the next tribunal date, where them be set, it will be July 4th, 2022. But then postpone that again till July 25, 2022.
Because them go leave.
Just the postpone am.
I told to God made their hearts.
So now, the thing where the government don't take, and they don't put an on at the shoe, say, now the Auditor General and the Deputy, now they waste time, the tribunal. Now in this now they can't so. Inside the Auditor General and the Deputy, they actually take leave. One time the Auditor General inside July 25, where they be supposed to come, instead go leave. Because after they don't waste time for like 7 months, nothing not come be in instead say tire small, let go leave. So it go from July the 25th. And in lawyer, been don't write them for inform the tribunals and the panel, say, this my own clients is absent between July 23rd and August 24th. And in fact, the tribunal rule where they and the procedure where they set now like this. Even if the Auditor General or the Deputy Auditor General they're absent, but then get lawyer them we suppose for represent them. They get a lawyer there because they trust them and are them for represent them. But the tribunal, because them two people are saying they go leave, they not sit oh. They say because they're not there. Even when the lawyer them in there, they say no. So what they do? They adjourn the case from July. Imagine July, look August, September, till October, almost 4 months. So then give a long stay. When the Auditor General and Deputy they go leave, they say, okay, when go leave no more. We add other 4 months for now. So they adjourned to October. When are like 2 months after the date, close to almost months, when they don't inform them, they go 4 months more. They don't do anything. So imagine the Auditor General and in team in waiting, they just go for short term and they add more, say let the rest, let them continue for the rest. Let them wait. So what did they do? At the end of October, when at the 17th sitting, the tribunal was yet to set for another next sitting. So I even waited for me to back. The tribunal say, let them carry forward, let them go meet another time. They'll be able to put themselves together. So, you know why it take me time for making you get some of the information there? And for let you know, say, the delay of the tribunal not then at the hand of the Auditor General or a deputy. Rather, the state know exactly waiting the day after. You know, I go on for you now the last part before, because tomorrow we can't take the money business. Because the case, a big part with now this make the government and the tribunal not agree for make let the public know what they happen. But this now we had on YouTube and on Facebook. My name is the Freedom Fighter.
And by Bura Kabla from the north, we're ready for Pulaltinado. We left nothing. If I call you APC, you are call you NGC, you are call you C4C, we left nothing. All till the Pulado. Now the ilu they want also. We move.
So finally, after that plenty sit down. Then finally the tribunal meets again on the 28th of November, when at 2022, last year. And this sitting, the tribunal be end up for say, because Mr. Momo, be don't manage the audit service alone, and some at some point during the time where the Auditor General not been there, so instead for come under the jurisdiction. I mean say instead for come now for begin treating your case back seriously like the Auditor General. The deputy now. They say because they don't manage the time where Lion not been there, they able to manage the audit service. So now if you come under the jurisdiction, in other words, all by law, if you come under the same reader, for let them do the investigation by the all. So the tribunal again, because after they don't make that pronouncement, they may end up for adjourn again to 9th of January, where now this year, 9th of January this year, where now 2023. And the tribunal not ever meet or they not ever sit down. They been just they postpone and postpone again. And then they postpone again from the time when they for the meet when at the 9th of January, then postpone until the 16th of January, where at the 2023. Again, and not meet again. But again, then postpone them to the 30th of January 2023. Again, and not meet again. Yeah. And then postpone it again to the 6th of February.
God.
Imagine,
Paupa.
the one on December, they don't meet. The January back when they begin, before meet. Yeah, from the 9th, they for meet. They don't meet. They postpone them. Then go again. The 16th, they for meet. They don't meet. Then postpone them. Then go again. The 30th, they for meet. They don't meet. They postpone them. Then go again to the 6th of February. And say, let them go back to the 6th of February. Interestingly, the 6th of February is my anniversary. And again, listen now, when they reach the 6th of February 2023, and the states come, this one, I ain't go shock on a pass all. It is the shock on a pass all. I will not explain you this one, but I'm not tell you now fine. The when they can meet up now, the 6th of February 2023, now in they come now, they can sit down, and now in the tribunal. The how they call them? The one that way they prosecute the state. I ask the tribunal say, do you have tribunal? We want for ask for a permission. Remember, they don't give them for 1 month for them go make them complain. That complaining they not read the complaining to it not the complaining never either. So when they come now inside this year 2023 February 6, and they say, well, as we represent the state, we want for lay. the tribunal give you the permission for lay the how you call them, for lay the defendants we now the Auditor General, for lay the defendants, then for lay them go able for ask the defendants in question. So una not make una case yet. Una not explain what una complain. Then you say we go on for lay una permit we for lay we ask the defendants in question. Case not beginning to you say let them cross examine. How you cross examine person when you not make your submission yet? Do you understand?
Clear.
You get your case, you go to court. You ain't gonna complain. You lawyer wait for come and explain say my client tell this complaint. Now this person do. You not do that there too. Then you come and say, my lord, I want for kindly ask for your permission for lay ask this let ask the defendant and some questions then on this particular issue. Can you imagine? It never happen at the world.
It happens, Salo.
Inside Salon. Anything you never seen at the other part of the world. Who say you go see him?
Other your uncle in government.
So again, that particular meeting day for the 6th, the way they cast them postpone journal again.
Man. Man, you love the sweet me. Yeah, take a bio.
So the state, not even the one that they defend, not even know who that lay complain. They not even talk it, who that lay complain. No. They always say, okay, because normally when the case today, you get the one they prosecute. The state we know that the state, but they say this person here, now make this complaint against you, or the state make this complaint. So they not do them. They not even cross-examine it. They not even bring witness the it. Like when let's take for example, someone come in case. At some point, you see anti-corruption guy making case. You see them crowd witness them, then cross-examine them. Before ever now, then they can't go now to the defendants them for let them self begin for give with the witness or explain what happened. You understand? Eh? But in the case of this, then change the gear. Then say no. The one way gets when they make complaint against them force for can't talk. When they can't talk, I don't know to came in a court for.
You know, it's sad. Honestly enough, sister admin, we just get for laugh. You know, some of the message there or the information there, we say how they pass them, we get the pain they all they feel. But we not get option, at this we don't sign for. And sometimes some of the shocking information there, we need for the pass they would laugh. At least. So man get waiting, get blood pressure. Making us sit on a corner. You go shock I for them. But it's just sad. When you watch everything under caretaker bio in ruling, in governance, we don't see strange things them way. Some of it are more small. We don't ever get notice of them there. And let me tell you, the yuki caretaker bio bring na salon. I'm not talking about the one at NPR show in a by Paupa. He come in salon at the same Paupa I call it. The same slogan. But this particular one, where you go through election, the things the way caretaker bill come with, it make plenty people who will not be get interest in politics. It make them get interest. It make plenty people who will not be understand about politics. It force them for understand. And the way it expose politicians. No other caretaker not ever sit down in the history of Masalo will expose politicians them. Like caretaker bill. So that means something a day, something that can happen. It's painful, it's sad, it's frustrating. But it help people in the other way for correct any mistake we get for come after that particular person. Now exactly caretaker bill can do so. And the way caretaker bill don't set the space. Trust me. It don't make we get a high understanding. I make we always talk and ask him. You feel say today when they talk for APC, you get it wrong. The only prayer what we get, as everybody they pray say, APC, 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 make God help una way they cry for APC, make APC can do the right thing for the people. But if not, caretaker, we don't can put in a one university where we don't understand everything about governance. Where if you say any other caretaker.
But this not learning go no. I wonder, I don't know if not the Chinese then.
It's serious.
Then they give you this kind of training or na caretaker.
Na caretaker be
na be the university.
Na be them.
And I be the lecturer.
Na be the lecturer. Na be the supervisor. Na be the everything.
Principal.
Everything. Na in the mark everything.
It teach me well.
And we don't learn.
But the last part of this thing, why
we move.
After the 6th of February, when they don't can ask for the defendant, then first come talk. Will not ever happen at any part of the world. They never forget anyway. Then adjourn again to the 20th of February. Well, interestingly, I think from the 20th of February where they adjourn, past today, where they meet up back, so today they almost the 13th, the 13th of March, and then finally go back na court.
What's even commodity?
Kangaroo court.
What's even commodity? Now just the name say they appear today.
So the reason why we take the time for explain all of this, now for this man talk something, let we go back and listen this thing. Because it's fine for some time let we get we say understand, let we understand certain information and able to get the info. You know, deliberately we give now date by date, issue by issue, all waiting happen. So if the minister they talk something like this.
So let us start with the Auditor General. In our dispensation, we have done more for the audit service by way of budgetary allocations than any other regime before us, right? We've been able to do that. But where we sense unprofessionalism, where we sense bias, right? I mean, government had to take the decision to send them on suspension. I mean, the beauty about democracy, like Professor Jimmy Kande and others spoke about, is citizens must have recourse to alternative means to establish their innocence or otherwise. But I dare say, since the constitution of that tribunal, Madam Lara Pelos-Pierce has not missed an opportunity to ask for adjournments on a very, very continuing basis. To an extent, the matter has not been concluded. 2 weeks ago, right, the chairperson actually spoke out loud and clearly that they were frustrating her efforts by asking for perpetual adjournments. So this has to be noted. It is not because government does not want to bring the matter to an end, but because there are clearly conflicts of issues on professionalities and many other issues. But again, that matter is before a tribunal, a competent tribunal, where Madam Taylor-Pierce and her colleague have a fair chance to bring in their legal representation and what have you else. So that is very important.
I don't even know if Lara and in deputies they really recognize the case where they before the right now, because they're not able to explain to the stay now waiting at the case. Now one, and number two, then they ask them for go talk first. Number three, the Supreme Court not able, the Chief Justice not able for assign the case for let them interpret the law to any judge. So I wonder now if them people here where they can go to court, if they really know waiting at the case where they actually they go answer to. So we left this now for today. We'll continue with them tomorrow again. Another part of them, very interesting part. Let you see the corruption right now. This we just show you no more for talk about this minister waiting a talk. Now I'm basically we try for make you understand right now. For let you understand waiting the minister say and waiting at the reality. So we have to bring to you fact and fiction or fiction. You know, for differentiate fact from fiction. So the minister is just the talk because now in government, he want for defend the government. Whereas we want for make you get the fact. And if you go to the court, if you want for prove we wrong, go to the court. Ask for them different dates there. This is not recording for God's sake. Every time you can go to the court, put we record in the plan and ask, say, on this date, what did the tribunal do? On this date, what did the tribunal do? On this date, what did the tribunal do? If we miss anything, if we lie, this is not what we had. My name is Nasembe Pierre, the freedom fighter.
And let me shock you. This particular case, them people know they ever know what they did in a court for. Take this election done. Until they see them succeed. Okay, so they can't tell them now what they count in a court.
Let me not say if the Auditor General continue for their office, like sometimes the one way for me commodities here.
Na massacre.
Na subhanallah.
Anyway, me na Bible record live from the north. They can you a chance for making yourself rub mouth smaller. on the whole discussion. As we say, we will continue this discussion tomorrow because the Babala money paper, look at it down.
Hey, we not do
The
that.
salary, the money they take, put in our pocket,
Almost billion. We not do that.
look at it down. Well, some of you get high blood pressure, like she started with. Tomorrow, no count.
So interestingly, we want for this now. We want public to know about this, and I think say and the reason and the way make we sit here for talk about. Just tell me about what you do for talk about it. Okay, wait.
The good.
Fambole muna kushe henu na hadu.
We are don't come back today.
Forget talk about things where they happen.
Now we on sweet
us
alone.
Now we on.
Whoa. Let we left for do them bad things them. We they feel them.
Oh, alone. Now we on.
Whoa. We are. And again. If we hurt you, we sorry.
We really sorry.
We no mean bad, oh, we just want to make we a go before. If we hurt you, we sorry.
We really sorry.
We no mean bad, oh, we just want to make we a go before.
90% of what we talk about on this program now, waiting the government they do what we consider as bad things them. 10% get for do the opposition and any other business. But interestingly, when we turn with mic to the government, we knock inside the 90%. It get then the cost we take, then they take we so then put paper, then begin label with people them one by one how the different side and then the label we good one. Okay, when we left there,
we even married ourselves.
yes. Interestingly, I'm very happy about that day. I want to tell people and say I'm very happy in the marriage.
Yes, we married ourselves.
We are happily married. We happily married. And then interestingly, when the government then people they don't tell we that day, then you turn out to the opposition inside the 10%.
Hey God.
When we slap them and they can't tell we now then the one can tell we say we tribalistic. Imagine then we come and tell we say we not honest to ourselves. We don't misuse.
And I don't mean out now. Small number they go to the opposition. Don't begin to lose party there. Tight party there. Try to boost on them. We don't begin to lose them. If in case tomorrow this opposition come, they're not able to do the right thing. How go there? How that we go put snowba? How that we go put snowba? And now that we go put snowba, where they can pull we on this talk.
Oh yeah, who that we go put snowba? Hey, who that we go put snowba?
Who that we go put snowba? Where they can pull we on this yagba.
But the two don't worst past all thing now. We go out of the control of the Kumbowi. We didn't say we control in the Pepe. Now, whose side we go now?
Whose side them born with the Pepe we?
Oh yeah. Then the Pepe we with Cayenne Pepe. Then the Pepe we, yeah.
Waiting we go do now. We innocent. Whose side we for go now? APC SLPP whose side for go? Whose side them born with them Pepe we? Then the Pepe we with Cayenne Pepe. Una pray, make APC and take power. Let them do the right thing.
But if they not do the right thing, how they get the information and so? But this government,
sour pepper, how they get them?
And I say sour, sour. We they give them book up, now they mock them. Anyway, I want to tell you, I'll remind you again because I know it's not the worst thing this week I can go. One for just tell you and say, and also one of the common word them. That we try we self own work in studio here. So one for say we cool with that. Interestingly, we don't ever get woman them. We don't ever get picking them. And we just cool.
So it's who that the woman or me as woman.
But you know say na you.
No, na the woman no.
No, but na you.
Na they marry the casket. Somebody they look people they get picky there. Responsible papa they like they say we na man to man. We have.
Anyway, I love the game. I love the game so much. You know, I love the game. Interestingly, I love who that for them people in there.
Hey God, we had
the just
fun,
get any problem with that. Anyway, not going to lie, don't waste any more time. We give now almost minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes, Bakubo. They give 1:05.
I know mix everything. I know they can throw me power me can now 2 minutes. Because tomorrow I begin tell me say just Lord, I me this, I me that. 2 minutes.
So now get 10 votes in the comment section. 2 minutes and 1 minute 30 seconds.
2 minutes, 1:30.
1:30.
2 minutes or
Log
1:30.
on the comment. Let's see. 2 minutes, 1:30.
2 minutes or 1:30.
They take 10 votes. 2 minutes, 1:30 in the comments. Sister admin, stop by Bure. I know they stop. I'm in the building.
They say 2 minutes or 1:30 without the vote. 2 minutes or 1:30. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Don't count. Not on Facebook.
Anyway.
2 minutes or 1:30.
You don't win 3. 2 minutes. 4. 2 minutes. Hello, caller. You name it. Who say they call me from? All right. You welcome, and he gets 2 minutes, as the family member them say. Go ahead.
We had. Thank you. Like, when are they analyzing things there? So it's all like revelation. You understand? Some of who were really disappointed. Honestly, really disappointed. Because I don't imagine, according to the TRC reports, the foundation, the things that we call the one of this country, you talk about the police, you talk about the judiciary, you talk about other arms of government there. And always we don't go through 11-year rebel war. These are the same institutions. These are the same people. You understand? Where they try to take we back with some common. Could you imagine? No serious law, no judiciary system, no they operate, justice not there. The executive, they do what you feel like they. It's really frustrating, my brother. It's really frustrating. So I don't need for rise up. So I don't have the need for conscience. If not to that, so they go back to dictatorship. The voice of the people no longer for be heard anymore. Could you imagine sharp things like this that happen in a modern system now where everything so exposed, people are so aware. You take people and back for go dumb to the kind of level. It's really uptrending, my brother. It's trending. You see our system to go up to you watch your country, not near the ground there.
All right.
Anyway, my brother,
all right. Thank you. God bless you, my brother. If you're not dull, that sets they put you off.
My brother, no even try. Okay, not try.
You're welcome.
Please, if you listen today to Sandalet when we talk na AYB this morning.
Who
to Sandalet.
Hey God.
You know Sandalet when we talk na AYB this morning.
I see 2 people in AYB. I don't know what you talk.
Hey, Sandalet, no one been there today. To the 2 hosts today.
No, I've been see the ACC there. I've been see the Minister of Labor.
Sandalet.
Oh God. Nice.
You really like what the man lie, What you want me to talk about that man, that Mr. Lie, where we should blow about that man in business?
Yeah.
You try the man to balance the topic?
Yes, I hear.
No, I never understand. What but this we politicians they get shame back.
They get aim and the aim now for
they get about 11 hours.
They not get shame now with the aim they get for thief money.
No. It is shame. The Bible talks about from Papa. I've got caught here today from Papa. No.
You know what? I don't want to talk about ACC. We just want to focus on the Auditor General today. And the
that Auditor General. You remember that Minister of Misinformation. When I remember the time when we was on 98.1, when we changed Guinea in the buy EL for 17,000 francs Guinea. I know that time there. So if you can't lie yesterday on AYB on Sunday for saying therapy at 90 waste time the kangaroo court where they go fix. I don't know me them people over there. Una arrest me, Chris. Please. Una arrest me.
Thank you. God bless you, my brother. Hello, caller. You name and who you calling from?
Yes. Good evening. I call from Riyadh.
You're welcome, brother man. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah. I want to actually say, is she on a program? What's the number of people with the watch show?
or any tutor now they do that this program, this government and every possible the water and the decision of what they talk now and the lutia. So me some certain thing and they una the talk so and make fun people they take it very very serious. Not to say because of my life. So some people they take and say I not take this thing make serious. People they take and make serious because for relieve stress for people and I make them laugh and you want everybody with this program. So I thank you. God bless you all. Yeah.
God bless you, my brother. All right, call and take part in the program. This and we are where they bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Hello, caller. You name and inside the calling from. Please reduce the volume of your set, sir.
Do you hear any volume right now?
It's clear. We get you clear now. You're welcome on the show.
Okay, this now concerns citizen.
All right, go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Okay, one, what do you mean they say the government of this act, because heaven and act belong to the demon all along, the devil. But God already for take over the government back. So what do you mean they tell APC, then they come back na power, Let them forget about that Moriman business. Let them focus on God because then they don't do God ready for destroying the whole world, not to Salon no more. We talk about Nigeria. Let's happen in Nigeria. So the way they say we not get for donor power.
So this one here for do with the issue they talk about?
Yeah. Now they talk to the Auditor General, right?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Now what do you mean they say about the Auditor General? We get anti-corruption. Every case they interfere. By right, we forget something pertaining anti-corruption towards the Auditor General own case. But I don't think that day in place. Am I right or wrong?
Sorry, I missed that one.
I say, this Auditor General in case, you not believe say anti-corruption will get na the country. At least for coming side within the Auditor General and the government?
No, I'm not sure because this one court case right now. Waiting, I think say the anti-corruption for doing like the thing the way audit the pool, the reports them, and they then supposed for run after people them. But we don't hear the ACC don't tell me the other they say from where they say then they investigate the office of the president. Nobody know the way they don't bring him to justice for now.
Well, that's what they say. So for no say, na foul play. But me no understand. Why you in a sack or suspend the lady indefination up to now? Now they bring the case come way. Me no understand what's in the case. Because if the Auditor General put certain things they will go against in a government, in a get for prove them.
All right.
In a not be for suspend them or sack them. In a get for proof say a lie to ina before ina take decision.
All right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, caller. You name and who side you calling from?
Hello. Yeah, I'm a concerned citizen.
All right. You're welcome on the show. You get 2 minutes. The platform there for you.
Yes. You don't tell me the time for call on this time. Maybe you will forget to that.
Sorry about that. The line choke up.
Yeah, the line choke. I really know. My brother, them, I really did tell una thank you because we don't understand, we don't know it's they go on. Una they make, we they know me, my brother, why they listening today, what are they come on me eye.
Take out.
Me, I just want to bless una no more, me una no stop and wait una they do so.
I got the power for nobody.
Really. I need to talk, my brother. I need to talk.
Take it easy, drink water and relax, yeah? Take it easy. Now salon for we all. We must reach to the peak where one salon for be, but for now, na pain first. Let me continue for pray and do the right thing.
Okay, and I thank you. May God bless you now.
God bless you too.
Okay.
No.
Hello, caller. You name and Osai you they call me from.
Salone, it's Fox they call from. Salone in London, yeah.
Brother man, you're welcome on the show. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah. One, wait till I talk about, like, if you're talking about the Auditor General report, yeah. Jacob Korea, they make say that they want to meet from Salone. Remember they talk about the auditor's report. So I will Salone when they talk about the auditor's report. If they give free access to the auditor's report for free. Can you imagine that?
Okay, hold on. I'm not sure saying that Coco they give free access. Let's tell you something quickly.
Go on, sir. Conversation, yeah. I can listen still.
Yes, please, sir. I beg, yeah. Now you see, for long term, people don't they ask, but the person will get the last send with regards the auditor report. You know that the speaker. If the speaker not give go ahead, nobody need talk. Not the discuss them. So they don't raise the concern several times. You know, the auditor and Chei Coco, Abdul Kago, they don't raise them several times. But if the speaker not give go ahead, nothing will happen, and that's what happened in the case.
No, excuse me. Okay, I get the conversation still. They don't bring auditors' reports at the parliament. I don't listen. I don't know how the media long go. Then they continue to talk about auditors' report. We're not supposed to talk about auditors' reports. Now, therefore, don't say the Auditor General that puts right now not legal. And they make the assessment. I know that. I know that. But I know they ask and they talk. Yeah. So the Auditor General force, if Madam Bill say they can't fight for corruption, then the Auditor General is not correct. I defend corruption. This Auditor General tell you see, and you're not legally minded. You're not fully criteria for the Constitution of the Republic of Sierra Leone. So you're not supposed to talk about Auditor General reports. Because if you tell you you audit the president in office, I go talk about the auditor's report. If you don't get ACC, I talk about the auditor. So the man they force is illegal. So but the speaker not speaker, you can if Chaiko come in Dede, Chaiko when they make on meet so when they can't say on meet. If in some after parliament they all say the Auditor General report. But don't put her in a opposition leader.
Okay.
But not I can't see them in the talk we had and the country do.
No, wait. I think the last part, you actually don't exceed the time, but I'll just make the last part here. How many times the opposition don't team up an issue where they to it and I do it and then nothing can be done there?
Excuse me?
How many
if you're in
times?
parliament. No, excuse me, sir. If you're in parliament, I'm an opposition. The Auditor General force is an issue because Marabi tells you they can fight corruption. Because that would exceed the time, so look at the conversation.
Yeah, not talk no more. So, but you for no say, for example, even the office, the Auditor General, in case on the First Lady, they don't even call on the finance for like I explain, the speaker not ever give that opportunity there.
No, so, but listen, excuse me, sir, you understand the point I make here? If you're talking about, listen, then bring the parliament and they talk about, okay, let me talk about the financial year. If the Auditor General, the auditor report, not reflects the financial year. We're not talking about financial statement. Mr. Speaker, honorary members, when I talk about financial statement, we forgive of them money. The Auditor General report not correct. How do I talk about financial statement?
So now that you did not say, now this make every political party within a power, they first forget the speaker. Because whether it correct or not correct, then get away.
No, but don't say listen, you still miss the point. I put them back for you. I change the language for you. No. Extend the time so we get the conversation.
No,
we get the conversation. No, listen.
I don't understand. I make her ask you questions then.
Yes, yeah. Now I make her answer you back. See, if the Auditor General report not stand in Parliament, yeah, how do you approve government for spend money with the Auditor General not correct? I return them back to you.
Yes.
I put them back for you.
So I think now the back and forth we go to Pante tomorrow. Because
no, but what I say tomorrow, the fact here is not the fact, and the fact are established for you. If the Auditor General are not correct, yeah, okay. You cannot discuss about government's money with the Auditor General not correct. You talk about government money with the Auditor General correct. I put them back for you, make you understand. So if the Auditor General are not correct, check out for talk about Auditor General money, but give government money. But they don't give government money when the Auditor General are not correct. Can that make sense?
Yeah, you try. I'll follow your point.
Bible
yeah.
Now you know Bible
You are with the grass. Now Bible
gonna say now we took our time to rubbish because if the Auditor General report is not correct. How you could talk about government money, say that for government money with the Auditor General report.
I love that. Thank you very much. I love that.
Make I enjoy.
Rubbish and rubbish.
All right.
Salon. I go so fly.
Thank you. God bless you.
All right. We reject them in the spirit. Any 71 we reject them.
All right. Please, let's take this break quick and then we'll come back just now.
Why you make me stand for me?
Shake, dance, move your body down to the ground. And the boys and girls, 2 by 2, make and move to the left and the right. Say uncle, auntie, all them grandma and then grandpa, boyfriend, girlfriend, all them papi and then CC, they inside.
That baby over yonder, let me get some more.
They inside.
And they beg go long for me.
Bring a guy inside.
To find, he get down, he begs for me.
They inside.
All right, welcome back. We go on the phone line and continue for people who calls them. Hello, caller. You name and who side they call? Oh, miss this caller. Hello, caller. You name and who side they call me from?
Hello, I'm Miss Richard Sahar Conte, they call from London.
All right, you're welcome on the show, sir. Go ahead, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah, first of all, thank you for what you try for educate to people then. One thing I believe what they look into is that not just the problems, now they think about the solutions. Me, I don't talk at one time, I think Sende Pierre been the Panker Father Mara wouldn't call where I've been take part. First of all, now they talk about problems and solutions.
Okay.
Sierra Leone believes say the problem now we use the weapons of lie for fetch the truth. Wherever truth, me believe say God no get imam or pastor. God is representative on earth the truth. Now I been suggest to Mr. Kerfara Mara that time. If we are the criminalized lie, then a one lie, 1 year in a prison. Until we fight against that truth, we go to talk no more about the problem, they will recycle her. Secondly, I've been asked say if you go legalize Kumkusa, they all laugh. What would they call whistleblowing in Africa? I always talk this. It's not about the coach, not about the thread we make the coach. What church concerns and the people then feel and they go derive with 9 important na saloon. Look to them big team, them build bridge yonder. First of all, if you don't take care of the thread, how will take care of the coach? This is very important. Now they talk about police solutions, problems and solutions. Simple ones, not a big one there. Like just they talk about this Kongosa. It makes us say everybody realize say nobody know there, no hiding place no there. If he what then call, he left to me say policeman no they get pocket. He left to me, but I just said simple solutions.
If the policeman and not get pocket, then they can't go to the station.
No, at the top, I just say wait for FETAM. We don't get technology. Who they go on street, new camera. Who they go on street with camera. Station the way they check on all. Very simple.
Thank you very much.
Anyway,
I appreciate the solution.
I
love your contribution. I love your contribution. You always think out problem and solution. Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah, very important. No criminalize lie. All them people here are not mind will build prison for liars there. When I go see salon the trade.
All right, thank you, sir. God bless you. God bless you.
Hello, caller. You name and who side they call me from? Hello.
Assalamu
Walaikum salam.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum, lovely family.
Walaikum salam, brother.
First of all, Allah send and Bible. Let Allah bless you for the good work they do abundantly for sensitize Sierra Leoneans.
God bless you too, brother man.
Sierra Leoneans, it's time for us to see the reality. Bible and it don't say una the talk. It don't say what they sensitize me from day one. Now it's enough for the people they want to decide for talk for let us see the betterment of this nation. Let us realize. Bible you guys will not believe this what they talk to una so. Me na a Sierra Leonean, we based in Anderlecht, Belgium, but I traveled to Sierra Leone for can get my voter's ID card. You will not believe I was sent with thugs yesterday who are lodged, and this morning they sent a warrant of arrest for me just because they know say me na a Facebook influencer, and I put them publicly on my page say I come say for can take my ID card.
Wait. Come again. Just repeat what you talk.
Because they on Facebook, they discuss things. Then
Me, na a Sierra Leonean. I dey live na Anderlecht, Belgium. Me na Gustavo Cano. After which he type and me find out. You see.
Yeah.
Me na a Facebook blogger. I me get an APC tag na the comment section. I come na Sierra Leone yesterday, day for yesterday, and I put some plainly na my status say on my way to Sierra Leone. Forget me voters ID card. Just because then get masterpiece them at the airport, where they tell people them for sure say diaspora are in for this particular service where they can go on the voters card registration collection. They plot you in a way as they come at the airport, they track you to who say they go lodge. First of all, I know you see. I mean messenger be the use for talk to people them. So surprisingly, just because one member of them don't see me, I don't post that. A day in March with surveillance with General Kaloko, one SLP blogger, I got the message when he sent to me for sure say, who be the optic with the Latif, now we don't come. I say, man, what's in the wrong way I do? As a Sierra Leonean for stand for the truth, so therefore I will be deprived of my country, I for go to exile forever and ever. I say, no, it is undone. But rather unfortunate, this number I talk with and my mind phone I talk with and I saw it now. Rather unfortunate, they send team from Lumley for can investigate the matter. If truly talk they can attack me. When they come, instead of me where they attack or give explanation, they say they give me warrant of arrest for going to Lumley division. Take me passport book na me and these are the current happenings I'm telling you guys now. So therefore, this thing when they talk so for say anti-corruption, don't invite the former Europeans or whatsoever, a distraction. But let you guys they not even for continue to sensitize with people them so what they come on. So they depend issue they for put across where they take the bloggers and the influencers and the media their attention. We'll do please and be and by the way with the big una. When we continue for preaching, latest preaching now when are the tribal sentiments, when people are the type of put away. All of these things they are necessary, but not at this time. Please, for the sake of Allah, let us sensitize with people them.
All right.
Now that the SLP don't fail me, they never plot tribalism now with people in mind. They tell we the mandate people them say mandate people are not good for APC. APC can they kill with the mandate people them. Me when they talk to us, when I Southern and me na born bo. So oppression kill me, papa. Na bo because of the APC. The late Sheikh Sila when I the chairman, you know of that. All of these things, SLP don't cause them. So we really pick it up with the see. I be there live this evening. Total destruction of this party. What they do? No all can die now. We are here to die. Let them kill us all. But we are going to be no more cowards.
All right.
Okay, Gustavo.
It's a mess.
What do we want you do for we? Anything gonna make Lord know, yeah?
This is mama in number. First of all, I go save me mama in number. Tell and say we go to follow on our program, right?
No, we don't want let your mama not call we because then we involve them.
We involve them, yeah.
But
please.
anything, Fenway way the message.
Okay, that's fact. Now, somebody there in our group, when I a very loyal fan of Yad, when I anti-Aminata Sanusu, where they live in Belgium, in Brussels, a very good friend to me. He always share on a program to me.
Okay.
But I never come up for like myself in personal phases of say I'm that kind of person.
Okay.
But the SLP party, they come up with all the ideas. They are sorry for taking that time. They come up with all the things that are for distract you now when they give you a message. I don't get things for discuss. But the thing here is this: they don't want to preach to me the right message for the towards the election.
All right. So like we say, keep everything cool for now. Go easy. Get rid everything where you feel so you need forget.
Boss, I'm cool. I'm easy. First of all, LUC where they send from the Lumley division, you can meet me. You know, makes me like a coward. It take me passport book na me hand. Now before I'm left, I invite the consul na Sunday by message say I'm a Belgian citizen and they don't come and intimidate me politically just because I did talk the right. May they show me a single cyber crime work for me during my lifetime of broadcast for APC. For sensitize me people them. Then they would see me there for more than an hour. My mama they cry up and down. But just because of and the truth is the truth. Guys, as long as we speak the truth, that's not going to do it. It's better you die for the truth than die as a coward.
True.
Oh man.
Now let's preach awareness to our people. And we pay by Buru and they do a very good work. But all of this the council are able to talk to just because you know so I get a huge platform, we wanna pass the message to the right message. So now they're going to pass all kind of things but disturb this message for give it. But take attention from these things.
Okay.
We they see the things over for talk now, they disturb we because the council LJ issue the council this for take people a mind off the thing.
Okay, so I insist, Gustavo. I insist that for now, I want to you get we whatever you feel say you need for get we. Now we phone after the program, okay? And in the meantime, I want to say stay safe and stay cool, like always.
Even if it costs for that share number, because first of all, they follow Nayad always.
So I want whatever you get for do with we, whatever you get for do with we. Not one now the public right now. We'll talk about that after the program. Yeah.
No, Bible, I have no fear.
No, not for you. Not for you.
For the truth.
No, wait.
Gustavo, wait. Now as I talk with you, so I will tell Mariam, whosoever believes.
No, wait. Gustavo, wait. No, we self go responsible for your security at this particular point. No. Hold on. Not be carried away. We self responsible for your security right now. Don't disclose your location for now, please. Not for you.
No, not ready for that.
No. We can't allow you to do that.
You get people behind you. Maybe if not for you, for the one already behind you.
For every citizen, for every Sierra Leonean in life, very important to we. If they not go to you through the legal way, then we go the other way.
Why you for remain exiled forever? Why you for remain exiled forever? Because you talk the truth. Now, Bible, if you not believe, take a move for go salon. You not arrest you.
I'm not crazy, me brother.
So why this should happen in our motherland,
so
our nation, the land where you access on the left way?
Now one person get for start time. The East, how they call it, Middle East uprising. Now one person start time, and now one person get for start everything.
And we are ready for it.
Good.
We are no more cowards.
Fine. So for now, I will still beg, say, after the program, let me talk. We need for talk certain things, and then we need for talk. We're not talking for now.
No problem. I'm willing and I'm open up to speak with you guys.
Please, all right, to be honest. Reach me after the program. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your good work. Thank you for your good work.
God
bless you.
You're welcome, my brother.
Yeah.
All right, so to take 5 more calls.
It's not easy, you know. When you push people, you push somebody, push and take each now the one. Now you can cause it here. See, man, the tower publicly, man. Can't take up you. Hey, God. Whose government is? Anyway, they take 5 more calls. Just like what this young man talk.
If you're available in the next 2 minutes, if you're available, but if you're not available, I think we need for take with me.
Just like what this man talk. Government go there. Anybody who show face for talk in the interest of the people, you will be arrested or intimidated. You name them. Salon. Country. Under matter being government. Hello, caller. You name and you said they call me from.
Please, when I go back to a normal topic, we'll be in the panjis now.
Hello, caller.
Yes, hello. Yeah.
Okay, my brother, speak a bit louder, yeah?
Yes, hello. Yeah. Did you get me?
Yes,
yeah. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
I really put myself in this man's shoes, you know, because, I mean, we did at the diaspora. I go salon 2019 when these caretakers just take power. The man right now, I'll tell you that I don't get mine go salon. I don't get mine go salon just because we did take part, we did see una platform. You know, I mean most of the time I refuse for identify myself. You know, how much did the people there in country? We never go now your country.
Hey God.
Never go now your country because we don't have the fact.
Hello.
Wetin we go do now?
Who say we for go now? Who say them born with them pepper we? Then they pepper we with kaya pepper.
And then they pepper we. Oh,
wetin we for do now? Who say we for go now? Who say them born with them pepper we? Then they pepper we with kaya pepper.
Brother, take out, okay?
Take am easy, my brother. Take am easy. We all there inside the same shoes right now. But una law take out and fight for the right cause and fight for the rights. Yeah, take out, brother man. Thank you. We'll take 3 more calls. Hello, caller. You name and who side you call me from?
Uncle DJ man.
Uncle DJ man, you welcome on the show.
Uncle DJ man, I hope you put yourself together. No can freeze you.
No, I keep it first laugh. It's other than the man, other than the woman. Other than the stand first.
You know, starting then and before them cost you now for cost yourself one thing.
No, that's true. No, man, I want to appreciate you, man. Thumbs up, man. I don't try. You know, the reality, man. It's not to say not see them frame for posting again. You know, these guys, they know what they do. This I say John Permit and John RS. So what if you get for it? Not John no more. So exactly know what thing they do. But like how they say, we don't try. We always advocate for us to change another country the one way or the other. We will reach the end. We don't reach them by God in power. So then like again, I will try to reach the program on the top about LG and the Jadaban. Congratulations to Ayikola. I know it's a past thing. You cannot say something and they don't come up and not go again. But it's a good thing. And yes, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But I want to they say judgments. Well, get for face your own judgment to my one or the other. Today, so man, any judge in this world. But the world big plus all the judges them, they up there, they wait for we. Not so?
Yeah.
They wait for we. Yeah, not just get to believe them or say, in life, they say what goes around comes around. But we not wish some of vengeance, like how they say, if you change of governments, one for serious incidents then. So trust me, by the way, you not 1.2 talk say if any government will get for calm or any caretaker, you get for take time for let it settle. We not go for start that set again. Because this time we not be wait for the person can give excuses. If you like what mother bill say so, if you can't stand the heat, don't go to the kitchen. So there's no time again for the wait for letting guys and can't give excuse. So it's all not take people time, man. I just try to say I lucky today. I'll be connected again on the line. Thank you very much, guys. Keep up the good work and let God bless you all, yeah?
You're welcome, Uncle DJ man.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Uncle DJ.
God bless you.
Hello, caller. You name and who side you call me from?
Yeah, we are. Good evening.
How are you?
Yeah, Pierre this now Augustine call from London.
Augustine, you're welcome.
Yeah, first of all, I want to express gratitude to Nam. They do a very, very good job for sensitize the people. Bring the message to the people. Really they address the issue. And some of them think we don't miss now the country. You understand? Government in, government out. In that country, then they like the people and too much. Waiting they go on at that country they right now, so it get the tendency for ignite chaos in that country. As a sitting government, then think they are willing to do so and get for hunt them. But the sad part of it no more where I get concerned over. We don't see in that country the government in, government out. Then don't they do thing them, then they go scotch free. This President Bill, he don't do a lot, really. He don't do a lot. And now so he get for exit power, just know nothing they know they do, including all the stalwarts them we get in administration. Now so we get for our country, now so we get for that country, then now so we people get for day. We wait in the diaspora where they have hopes to get country, now so we get for the go day. So any government will come, they do your own and go scotch free. It's so sad. The killing, the arrest, the intimidation, all kinds of things, suppression, suffering to the nation. It's too much. It's so too much.
All right. It's very sad.
It's so painful.
Okay.
Let me just pray and continue for address the issue. Because anything that when they do so well, then they attack on so. They know say na the exact thing the way the Sierra Leoneans they want for the voters. They know say na the thing and the issue they want to highlight. And then issue they need for address them. So they not only bring out them facts and they make them the attack una, then they try for intimidate una. Whether they watch una so una find so una do so then say una not get wealth, una not get bikini. Then they go tag una say una depa one can way. They say you know na then kind thing they happen now we country, but I mean people Salon is so sad, man. We hear the news about Salon, you watch everything about Salon. It's so sad. It's so sad. Let me just pray.
Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll take one more call. Then I want for can let we legalize something. 1 minute.
Hello, caller. Your name and where they call you from?
Yes, hello.
Hello, caller.
Yes, hello. Good evening.
Yeah, we get you very low. How are you?
If na earphone you dey use, please na for remove them because you low.
They get me weird. They get me.
We dey manage to
get you, but you low. Now that's what they say. We dey get you really, but for people where they listen you.
All right. Well, you get me now clear.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Anyway, we are doing a congratulations for all efforts. We thank you very much. At least that they make even the layman will not get access to certain things like to the traditional medias. They get the proper information from waiting. I just want to say like congratulations again to Money Jagaban regarding an effort of congratulation to Cheyi Koko and the entire APC. So waiting we try for say is like we hope that Jagaban will stay in the APC, continue for making efforts we be done to make, you know, for make sure that APC come to power in order for put Sierra Leone into the top. Then we will bring our democracy back because we find out say and we know say the level in which Sierra Leone is right now, no, there's nothing to call home about because the country is totally divided politically, tribally, it totally divided, and the only political party we will bring the country back to normal are APC. So, and if though some of we the supporters, members, and sympathizers that we they create the problem inside the APC because we they bring some challenges, we they bring some confrontation, we they bring some remarks where even the big one itself, you know, they get the kind clue of waiting they go on to the within the supporters. So do with the big, like how Jagaban no they do so. Make a continue, make it cover win at the east, the southeast. On the south, make it just cover win at that side because you know I believe say Jagaban in Kanwan will bring so many changes and just like waiting Abiyeri like yesterday regarding the interview on a do with you know it gives me more courage we give a hope to APC say
thank you
come and go
very much, my brother. God bless you.
Okay, I appreciate. Thank you.
All right, that's the last caller for today. We will take inside the program. We appreciate you all. And the one for telling us that tomorrow they come in the afternoon. Me and Bible they come in the afternoon because we get to discuss several things. Then
breaking news.
And first of all, I want for telling us the case of the Auditor General. When they meet today, they don't adjourn back to the latest one. I forget. They don't adjourn to the 3rd of April 2022. It's not like say this is not patrol. They don't join. They don't adjourn to the 3rd of April 2023. Okay, so tomorrow things that they want to talk about. We want to talk about the voter ID card. Interesting, like given a gist. As you don't know, so then they talk to the APC Secretary General and tell them say. DM people here get plan for add names to the voter register. But I don't know if they take and serious and I tell them plain so if they want to take and serious, if they want to not take and serious. Now they don't cancel the date where they don't put for the give the ID card. Then say because plain no they fork out the voter ID card there. We go talk about that one day because I don't tell you now say them people here they plan for do secret registration for them people them now the area secret registration where for end up for add to the number them but una not
so then we able win the election.
Yes, una not seem for the understand waiting we can study the talk una feel so we can just take fork for the paper soup. Una no dey understand what they talk at all. By the time una dey understand what they talk about, I'm afraid if una not take am serious, hey yeah. All this today we dey analyze some things for una. Now make we take time for very be careful of incitement. But waiting at the reality we dey talk am. Sometimes when we talk certain things and we just get for call things by name. We can try for massage certain things them for let no cause problem. But I dey tell una again, I don't repeat. That thing we talk, we not today for instance we talk Saturday. Today now day. Monday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Just one day between the day where I tell the APC Secretary General say them people here want for at least names of people to the voter register. I don't know if the house serious and take that day. Now they don't tell we say plain the strike. Plain where they pass every day. Every day now they don't
plain no day for how the registration card them, but plain day if Fatima and Madabi want for go chill.
Yes,
plain day.
And
flights day.
Now only when it comes to voter material, now plain no day.
Always.
Or you go here and say the container where the counter it go down. So we will left that one day for tomorrow because we want to talk about and seriously. Una get for the land for trust with the talk now. So we know the go and can go bring camp. When we get information, we give una go take and serious. But I know say una na the people away can just look information and then una they tell we say we tribalistic, we this and that. We not get problem that day. We'll continue for talk. And secondly, I want to tell una say something I want for keep again for tomorrow. We are no member. I just want to give them this.
The audits.
No, the audits are net. Net. I mean, some tell they come. Another thing they want to talk about after the waiting. Okay. We understand. Say they don't send the bank governor to indefinite suspension. On indefinite leave. Just this morning, now the Courier's program, we talk say if you see the caretaker not take action against the bank governor, it means say he appreciate what the bank governor will do. And we talk and clearly say. That because of the dirty work with the bank governor you do. Just now they don't come pull his
one go join the former IG.
Yeah. Now they don't send her to leave. Well, una go learn for respect we had. Una go really learn for respect we had. But I don't know it. Until we go to the election proper. My name na Sembe the freedom fighter.
And me na Baibure Kablai from the north.
God bless the country. Please, you not like it. We get 700 almost. Right now we get 692 na YouTube. We get 283. Please like the program for we and share them if you not don't do so yet. And for you who are new to this platform, please consider for subscribe to the channel for more information. Tomorrow we get more things them where they can reveal the real corruption of this tribunal where they set up for the Auditor General. So please make sure say you join me tomorrow. We can talk figures, money, where them people had to eat for this kangaroo court where they set up. Okay? Now net 9 p.m. salon time. But in the afternoon, me and Bible will come and can talk about other very important issues them. Okay? So if you not subscribed to this particular platform, please consider for subscribe. And then if you not like we page it or follow it on Facebook, please consider for do so. Please we get 230 and 99. Please do not give me 400. With the left una for go anything there?
With the left anything now with the left for Tuma Santa. With the bring up for people then. We love una.
So much until then. If we
hurt you, we sorry.
Really sorry.
We no mean battle. We just want to make we had go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want to make we had go be.
As in sack the bank governor, I dedicate this song to him. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear.
For the bank, you know.
5,000 for the day.
They go chill, they go meet
some
IG.
People not get time for it, I swear.
Bang bang, na 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 na. Rocket boys, woo woo. Oh lad, yoga. Oh lad. What? Cash record 1,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor one not get time for it, I swear. Lord, I can feel and proceed. The poor man they suffer, the rich man no they offer. I can feel and foresee. Money no there, how them go suffer. I can feel and foresee. Poor and they don't know the butter them bread. I can feel and foresee. What you don't see, you know no get you great. I said there's too much pressure on the people them eat. You make man just fed up. Too much pressure on the people them eat. You make me just they cry. 5,000 for the day. Some people no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor no get time for it, I swear. You know me say because of we born from poor. Yeah, yeah. That means say we for die from poor. Whoa, whoa. You know me say because of we born from poor. Yeah, yeah. That means say we for die from poor. Whoa, whoa. Woo, woo, woo. Na, na, na. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, Lord. Woo, woo, woo. Na, na, na. We no like that. The way the system they blow, we no like that. The one them where they before. Oh, you free tell and let them know this. 5,000 for the day. 5,000 for the day. Some people no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 don't make Baku man go na prison. You know easy, I swear. 5,000 don't make Baku baby then sell girl. I saw the thing, yeah. 5,000 don't make Baku man lost and life. Kiribi won't pass. 5,000 don't change the whole wide world. The way the poor man them suffer, we no like that. The way the system they blow, we no like that. The one them where they before. Pow, pow, you free tell and let them know this. 5,000 for the day. 5,000 for the day. Some people no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people no get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor no get time for it, I swear. Will back on the beat. Ragga spice for the dog of the yeah. Bobo, yaga.